So welcome to the Monday evening masterclass. We're going to get started with a nice, slow, gentle practice tonight. So it is a practice that will support balancing Vata and Pitta. So if you're dealing with those doshas as your actual constitution, or you're dealing with those elements, Vata, which is ether, air, and Pitta is fire. If you're dealing with those as an imbalance, this is a great practice for you. So even if your constitution is Kapha, but you have a Vata imbalance, you can still do this practice. It will still support you. So we're going to start out today on the floor, actually on our side. So we'll be on the right side to start. Okay, let's get it going. Move my chair out of the way. Okay. So you're going to just lay on your back, and then you might want to have a block or two. Oh, I don't have my brace. Well, I just have to be super careful. So we're going to lay on our side and support the head. If you do not want to support the head, you could just lay flat like this. Okay? So you're going to lay on your right side, and then you're going to bring the top leg in and up. And then just lift it up. Take 2 fingers and grab the toe. Now, if you cannot grab the toe, grab the leg. Or you can use, if you grab a strap, you can use a strap. So starting out with gentle stretching and lift. Straps are super nice way to support your practice. So you're pulling that leg in. Just gently open it up. Good, and then release from there. You are going to bend the knee behind you, grab the foot, and pull the heel into your glutes. Now, do not let your knee pop up. The knee stays down. You're grabbing that foot, pulling the heel into your glutes. Keep pushing your hips forward. Nice. Just waking up the body. Good, and then from there, we're going to roll onto our tummy. So roll right onto your tummy. And you want to be on your actual tummy. And we're going to take our hands behind us, interlace the fingers, and then lift up. Lift. Open up the chest. We're trying to open up all sides of the body. Good. Then release. Down. Turn your head to one side. And then we're going to do that again. Interlace, lift, and this time lift your legs. So thighs come up off the ground. Nice and strong. Wake up the back. And then release and turn your head to the other side. Let go. Relax. Good, and now we're going to roll over onto the left side. So now you roll to your left side. And then you're going to grab that top leg, grab the toe, or you could grab a strap, or you can hold the leg. And hold it. Now, try not to drop your hip back, stay up. So this does help develop core strength, especially if you're staying on your side. Now you can bend the knee and kind of give yourself a little more support. But if your leg is straight, then you really are working core strength. Grab that foot, pull it in. You can grab the strap. No problem. Pull it in.
And then we're going to release, grab the foot behind. Now, again, you're watching out for the knee. Don't let it pop up. Keep it down and draw the heel into your glutes. Okay, so you push the hip forward a little bit more so that you're not getting all the stretch in the knee. It's more in your quadricep. Hold it there. And then from there, we're going to release. And now we roll onto our back. So we're just doing a full circle here. So we roll onto the back and come up into bridge. So find your heels, keep the knees tracked in line with the front of the hip bone, and lift up. Then we lower, draw the right knee in, extend the left leg, open up that leg to the right side. Take it across to the left side. Open up that right arm. And then from there, you're going to take that right foot on top of the left leg closer to the knee. Keep the bottom of the foot lined up with the thigh so you don't go beyond it. Keep it right there. Interlace your fingers behind. Draw that left knee in, right knee pushes away. Opening up the glutes, the rotators. And then from there, release. Find your heels again. Come back up into bridge. And then lowering, drawing the left knee in, extending your right leg, opening up to the left. And then take it across to the right. Open up that left arm. And then pulling that right leg up, interlacing your fingers behind the thigh. And that bottom of the foot lines up with the outside of that right leg. Good. And then from there, we're going to release. Both legs go up straight. We're using momentum, arms above the head, lower, and lift up into a seated position. Right leg comes up, goes over the straight left leg, and then rotate. Now we will be dropping that right knee and then reaching up and opening up the whole side body, whole front of the body. And then from there, you're going to let the right knee drop. So bring it to the inside of the thigh, let it drop, and then reach up, reach, opening up the front of the body and the side body. Keep reaching, dropping down. Nice. And then we release. Forward fold, reach. And then lift up from there. Left leg comes up and goes over, right over the straight leg, and rotate. All right, we're going to do the same thing. You're going to take that left foot in front of the extended leg, drop it, reach up. Open the whole front of the body, and now that side body on the other side. Good, and then drop, forward, fold. And then from there, we're going to bend the legs, bring them in, and go right over into a standing forward fold. And then add an extension. Step back down dog. Pick up the right leg, step forward, drop the back knee, and then reach up. Lift up. And then down, step back down dog. Then that left leg steps forward, drop the back knee, and again, reach up. Release. Step back, down dog. Shift forward plank, lower. Modify to the knees if you need to. Lift. Take it back, down dog. Right leg steps forward, lunge. Hold. Nice and strong. Keep the left hand on the ground, then rotate. Stack right shoulder on top of the left. Hold it there. Swing the arm around and step back, down dog. Left leg then steps forward, high lunge, hold it. Keep the right hand on the ground, use a block if you need to. Then stack left shoulder on top of the right, reach. Swing the arm around, step back, down dog. Shift forward plank, lower. Lift. Back, down dog. Good, now right leg steps forward, warrior one, Virabhadrasana one, and reach. Then drop into a forward fold, straightening the right leg, keep the right hip back, and lower into a forward fold. Step back, down dog. Left leg then steps forward, warrior one, reach. Again, straightening the leg, so you're straightening the left leg, left hip pulls back, fold right over that leg, forward fold. You can always use a block, no problem. And then step back, down dog. Shift forward plank, lower. Lift up cobra.
Back, down dog. Hold it here. Right leg steps forward, warrior two. Open up. Look down the middle right finger. Back hand comes forward, reach up, warrior one. You do have to adjust your hips, so you might have to bring your back foot up and out. And then go back into rotating. Left hand on the ground. So now you're rotating. Back heel now is on the ground. Then swing the upper arm around and take it into that fold, straightening the right leg. Hold it. Slow down the breath. Then stepping back, down dog. Hold it there. Strong and steady. Taking child's pose if you need it. Then stepping forward, left leg, warrior two. Look down the middle left finger. Back hand goes forward. Reach up, warrior one, and then you may need to adjust your back foot out and up so that your hips are square. Then right hand goes on the ground, rotate. Swing the upper arm around and straightening that front leg, forward fold, and you can use a block. And then step back, down dog. Shift forward plank, lower. Lift up cobra. And then take it back, down dog. Draw your heels down. And then from there, you're going to release down onto your knees. Open up the knees, toes together, and sit back into child's pose. And completely let go of your arms. Rest there, child's pose. Good, and then we're going to come up into a crawling position. Put your hands right underneath your shoulders and your knees right underneath your hips. Right leg is going to extend with the left arm. Keep drawing your navel in. Draw the navel in, strong and steady. Then release that left hand to the ground. Curl your toes under on the left leg and reach your right leg up into three-legged dog. Step that right leg forward. Warrior two again. Back hand comes around and lifts up. Adjust your back foot so that your hips are square, facing forward for warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. Reach. Left hand to the ground. Rotate, and of course you can use a block always. Reach. Front knee is bent, back heel is down. Then release that upper arm to the ground, straightening the front leg forward, fold. From there, step back, down dog. And release back down onto your hands and knees. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Draw the navel in, get hollow in your belly, then extend the left leg out with the right arm. Keep reaching up, drawing your navel in, strong. This is building core strength. Then the right hand goes to the ground. Make sure your right foot toes are curled under. Push up into three-legged dog. Then stepping that left leg forward, warrior two. Back hand goes forward. Reach up, warrior one. Adjust your back foot. Navel in. Right hand to the ground. Rotate, stack, left shoulder on top of the right. Keep your back heel on the ground. And of course, you can use a block. Front knee is bent. Upper arm swings around, straightening the front leg. Forward fold. Then from there, stepping back, down dog. Shift forward, plank, lower, lift. And then you're going to push back, down dog again. Drop down onto your knees. Big toes together, open up the knees and release into child's pose. Hold it there, child's pose. Good, and then from there, we're going to come back up into down dog. Holding down dog. Draw your navel in. Step your right leg forward, warrior two. We're going to go from warrior two into Parsvakonasana, not quite yet. Look down the middle right finger. Then Parsvakonasana, side angle. Modified here on the thigh, or you can use a block on the inside, big toe side of the foot, or hand on the ground. Then swing the arm around. We are going to drop the back knee to the ground and release onto the elbows, either with a block or elbows on the ground. Relax your head. And then from there, you're going to pick up the back leg, slide it in, and release again into a forward fold. Take your fingers, then lift them up off the back, interlace. Drop and hold. If you're having a hard time with balance, separate your feet a little bit. Good, and then from there, step back down dog. Holding down dog. Then from down dog, step forward, left leg, warrior two. And again, we're gonna go warrior two, Parsvakonasana. Then dropping into Parsvakonasana, either modified, or you can use a block or hand on the ground, big toe side of the foot. Arm swings around and drop the back knee. You're either going to release onto a block with your forearms or onto the ground. And then from there, back leg comes in, straighten your front leg, and again, you're going to go into a forward fold. You can separate your feet a little bit. You're in that forward fold. And then you're going to interlace your fingers up off the back. Now, again, if you're having a hard time with balance, it's probably because your heels are too close together. Move the back foot out a little bit, then bring your arms up. Drop your head. Relax. And then from there, step back, down dog. Shift forward plank, lower,
Lift. And again, down dog. Look up at your hands and walk your feet in. Good, and then from there, come on up. And turning and facing the front so you can see. Taking your weight onto your right leg, your standing leg, coming up into Virasana tree pose. You're either going to take your foot right to the inner thigh or below the knee, or foot can stay connected to the ground. Thumbs are at the heart or reaching up. So thumbs start here at the heart, then reach up. There you go, Patty. Keep your eyes off into the horizon, staring at a single point. Strength, stability, focus. And then from there, release and drop into a forward fold. You're going to hold that forward fold. 2 fingers go around the big toes, connect to the thumb. Pull, elbows bend. Good, and then from there, we're going to reach back up. Inhale up. Now we switch. Now your weight goes into the left leg, standing tall, not collapsing through the hip. And again, you're going to bring that foot either into the inner thigh, below the knee, or the foot can stay connected to the ground. Okay, so whichever level you choose, you start with your hands at the heart. Thumbs connect to the heart. Then reach. Super strong on that standing leg. Eyes go off into the horizon, staring at a single point. That is called a dristi. That will help you. If you let your eyes shift around, you will lose your balance. You will lose your stability. Strong and steady. And then release, forward fold again. This time you're going to take the whole palm of the hand to the bottom of the foot, like that. So people cheat and they do this. That's not what you want to do. You want the whole hand under. Toes are right at the crease at the wrist. Okay? And you can bend your knees to do that. No big deal. It's stretching the upper back. It's so good. If you activate the feet into the hands, it will stretch that upper back. All right, and then from there, we're going to release out of it. And now we go on to the floor again. Coming back into bridge. Find your heels. Lift. Make sure your knees track in line with the front of the hip bone. And then lowering, drawing both knees into the chest. Good. Pulling your foot up, baby finds his feet. So dropping the knees in towards the armpits and the feet stay right above the knees. Then activate the sacrum, that's the back of the pelvis, into the ground so you can bring some lumbar curve back. Activate. Good, and then from there, right foot goes on top of that left knee, just above the knee. That bottom of the right foot lines up with the outside of the left leg. Interlace your fingers at the hamstring. Draw the left knee in and activate, push the right knee away. Now you can interlace your fingers at the front of the shin. You just need to keep the interlace closer to the knee, not down towards the ankle. That will give you a bigger stretch. And then release. And now we switch. Pulling that left foot on top of the right knee, line up the bottom of the foot with the outside of that thigh, interlace your fingers at the hamstring, draw the knee in, push the other knee away. Or you can interlace your fingers at the shin closer to the knee, right? If you drop down, you're not going to feel a stretch. If you drop down to the ankle, you're not going to get much of a stretch there. Good, and then from there, release. We're going to go back into a bridge just to help neutralize that pelvis. And then release down. Left leg extends, draw the right knee in. Open up to the right side. Take it across the body to the left. Extend your right arm out. Hold that. And then the left knee comes in. Extend your right leg out. Opening up to the left. Take it across the body. Extend the left arm out. And then from there, we're going to release, come back into bridge. Last bridge. Good. And then from there, set yourself up for Shavasana. So you're extending your legs to the corners of your mat. Arms release down. Below the heart, palms up in a receiving position. Cover your eyes. So find your eye mask or an eye pillow or a washcloth or a hand towel. You could use your sweatshirt, cover your eyes. Take a couple of deep breaths. Inhale through the nose. Hold at the top. And then exhale out the mouth. Let it all go. And do that again. Inhale, deep inhale. Hold at the top of the inhale. Exhale, then letting it out of the mouth. Let all your breath out. And then letting the breath come back into its natural rhythm. Noticing how that breath helps the body relax. Allows the body to go deeper into relaxation, letting go of the day. So whenever you do an evening practice, you always have to think about what your end result is. You want to be able to sleep, support the body in releasing tension. Summertime months, the warmest months of the year. So even if you're not in the northern hemisphere, but you're in another part of the world, when you're in the hot time of the year, the summer months, it's depleting. So you want to make sure you give yourself a longer Shavasana. Help the body relax and decompress. Feeling all of the points of the physical body that are connected to the floor. And letting that awareness ground you even more. Feel even more grounded, even more relaxed. Noticing your skin. And let your skin soften. Becoming aware of all your muscles throughout the whole body, from the tips of your fingers, the top of your head, down to your toes. All of your muscles, your bigger muscles, but even the smaller supporting muscles. Allow them to soften and relax.
Gently softening your breath and letting the muscles soften with the breath. Let go. Release the breath. Release thought. So even if thought moves in and out of the mind, let go of any need to control the thoughts that come in, come out. Just let it go. Be present, fully aware with your body. Recognize that you have consciousness within every cell of your body, all your tissues. Every single cell has consciousness. Be where you are right here on this mat with the body, experiencing the physical body, the sensations of the physical body, feeling, noticing touch, the touch of your clothes, the touch of the floor, the touch of the air. Listening, noticing sound. No attachment, just listening. Listen to your heart beating, or at least listen for it. Listen to your breath. And allowing your awareness to watch and be the witness. Be the witness of this embodiment. Fully present with the body. No attachment. Whatever it is that comes to the surface. Holding space for your body, for the mind, for all your emotions. Taking that connectedness and presence with you as you roll to your right side. And then from there, gently, slowly bring yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Bring your hands together and connect your thumbs to your heart. May you feel deeply connected to your heart. And that the wisdom of your heart guides you into your sleep, into your day. every day, every night. Namaste. Very nice.